Jovians, welcome back to another video of our MySQL series. In the previous lecture, we learned about operators and different type of operators. Now in today's lecture, we will go ahead and try to implement those operators on our data. That's the classic models. So we're going to see how we are going to use all those operators that we discussed in the previous lecture on our database. As you can see, if I go to my SQL file 8, here we use one of the operators, uh, which is not. So we use the not operator there, which was basically a comparison operator. In a similar way, if we go ahead and we try to check the data, like we just go ahead and put it equal. That means where data is shipped. So it will fetch the data from the orders table and give us the result based on this on the status where the status is shipped. And we'll go ahead and click on this one. Okay, 1 second. Here we go. Basically, we had to inform, or you can say notify MySQL workbench that we are using classic models database. That's why it gave us an error. Right now you can see, so wherever in orders table we have status as shipped, we have got the result as shipped. Now let's see what else we have got. Let's try to run directly this one. Okay, so for example, now what I'm gonna do, I have different customer IDs. So I will just go ahead and I will see, or you can say I will put a limit till the point where the customer ID is less than 200. So I'm looking for the customers uh, who are having their customer number as less than 200. So where customer number is less than and equal to 200, and then a semicolon. There we go. So you can see these are the people who are there with customer name less than 200. Now we will go ahead and try to find out. You can say we have payments table, right? So we'll go ahead and click on it. Let's do one more thing. Open a new tab and use classic models. Classic models, and there we go, and run it. Now I will go ahead and type select star from payments. So I will go ahead and look what data we have got in the payments table first of all. And now you can see we have like customer number is there, the check number is there, we have payment date, we have amount. So what we will do now is that we will try to use again one of the another comparison operator, and we will try to find out the list, or you can say the people or the customer number of the people who have done the payment more than 5,000. So let's go ahead and try that. So very first thing that we will do, select what we will list of the users of the customers to have done payment greater than 5,000. So this is one of the way you can just try the things. Most of you might be thinking that why we wrote this particular statement. So these are the statements which show the purpose of the query. If we go ahead and put two dash before any statement, it means, or it goes as it's, so you can say the workbench takes it as like we don't have to execute this one. And secondly, it's just like it's showing us the purpose, what our query is gonna do. So right now, list of customers who have done the payment of greater than or equal to, let it be like greater than and equal to 5,000. So let's go with that, where amount is greater than equal to 5,000. Select it and run it. There we go. So you can see we have 6006066145571. So it's giving us the customer number of the customers who have ordered and have done the payment of more than 5,000. Now we will go ahead and learn about the logical operators. Logical operators. So basically, as we discussed, we have and, or, not, and there are many more, right? So we can just go ahead and right now we can discuss about and, or, and not. So let's first of all select a database, or you can say select a table from the database. Select from, let's go with the payment. Let's see what data we have got there. So we have customer number, check number, payment date, and amount. Now let's go ahead and try with some and operator. So let's go ahead. So right now what we will do, we will try to run a logical operator where amount is between some range. Let's say 6,000 and maybe let's go with this between 6,000 and 20,000. So we'll go ahead and try to run a query which will give us the result or record where the amount in the payment table is between 6,000 and 20,000. So let's start that. Select start from, okay, start and then from which table? Payments, where amount equals to. So the thing is, we want to go ahead and make it like between 6,000 and 20,000. So that means it's either greater than or equal to 6,000 and amount is less than and equal to 20,000. Is that right? Yep. Let's go ahead and run it. So here you can see the very first value we have is 6,066 rupees. Then we have got 14,000. Then again we have 14,191,7,658. So you can see it's giving us the result of the data, or you can say it's giving us the record where the payment ranges between 6,000 and 20,000. Now we will go ahead and run one more where uh, the let's think like what another. Let's go with like where the amount doesn't range between mm, between 6,000 and 20,000. So right now, early on we got the record of the data where it was between 6,000 and 20,000. Now we'll go ahead and write another query where the amount is not less than, where it's not, where not amount greater than equal to 6,000 and amount is less than equal to 20,000. Run it. And here we go. You can see we have everything but nothing between the range of 6,000 and 20,000. Hooray, we did it, man. Now you might be thinking that why did we use this particular not operator here? So what not operator basically is doing here is that it's inverting the previous statement. So you can see I just copied the previous statement and I just wrote that here. And when we put a not in front of any condition, it will invert that particular condition. Now we will go ahead and do it another way. Like, let's do it another way. Select from payments. Now let's go this way, that we are doing it for something where amount is either less than and equal to 4,000 or amount is greater than and equal to 8,000. So right now we will use or operator. So here you can see where instead of and, where amount is less than and equal to 6,000 or 8,000 is greater than and equal to 8,000. Either one of the conditions satisfies, it will give us the result. So here I will show you. Let's select it and let's run it. Here you can see the very first option is 14,571. This clearly shows that this particular condition got satisfied. Amount is greater than 8,000. Now if you see 1676, in this particular case, it again ran the query and the condition and it found that 1676 is less than 6,000. Now if I go on the top one, right, in the and, so here you can see first of all what happened. We had this condition where, like, let's go to this particular one. This will be quite easy to understand. So here you can see we have 6,000, right? In this particular case, both the conditions, that is amount greater than or equal to 6,000 and amount greater than less than and equal to 20,000, both must be satisfied, then only it will give the result depending on that condition. In this particular OR, either one of the conditions satisfies, it will give us the record. Now we will go ahead and learn about in operators. So in operator will give us the result if the operand is equal to one of the expressions in the given list of expressions. So now I will just show you how we're gonna do it. So let's do this way. Select start from. So I'll be using employees table, and there we go. There we go. If you see, I have employee last name, first name, extension is there, email is there, reports, job titles, so many options there, right? So let's use office code. So we will say that we need the list of the employees who are having certain, or you can say exactly same office code. So let's go with this way. Select start from where office code in, I'm giving a list, okay. In that list of expressions, it will try to find it out. So if you go here, we have 3, 7, 6, right? So many are there. So let's say 1 and 5, and keep one more, 4, and there we go. So now I will go ahead and run it. So you can see it's giving me the list of the employees who are having the office code as 1, 4, and 5. So it will just go ahead and take the operand and will try to give us the result if even one of the expression is true in that list of expressions. Now the thing is, if you see, we don't have it in a proper manner, right? Like you can say that what we have 1 1 1 4 1. So it's taking the data from the database and just putting it as in front of us, putting it in front of us based on the office code. Now the thing is, I want to order it in some manner, right? Like we want to arrange it. So what we will do, we will go ahead and we will try to use order by clause. Order by, order by, I will just mention again office code. Close it. And there we go. Now if you see, it is giving me the same data, right? And it's giving me in the order, like in such manner that 1 is coming first. So all the employees who have the office code as 1 are coming on top. Then we have 4. Then we have got 5. So order by clause is actually, the name itself suggests that it's going to put it in certain order. Now let's move to the next topic, which is the between operator. Between operator. So we didn't use the hyphen sign there, so that's why it's taking it as an operator. So now we will use between operator. So as you know, why we use between, to find out the result in the database within some range. So for example, if I write this way, select start from customers, go ahead and run customer, and let's see what we have got. We have customer name, number, name, contact list, we have contact first name, we have this. Okay, let's go this way. So now I will take credit limit, so I will put it in a certain range. Okay, so for example, from customers, select star from customers where where credit limit is greater than 2000 and is less than 50,000. Uh, Credit limit is less than and equal to 50,000. There we go. Huh. So now I will go ahead and I will execute it. If you see, it's giving me everything, and the credit limit starts with something like 21,000, 43, and then we have got 41, 42, 4190, 4300, 48700, but it's not exceeding the credit limits above 50,000. Let's put it in another way. Okay. Now let's go ahead and run it. See, we do have the credit limit which is above 2000 and less than and equal to 50,000. Now just imagine that I have to just put all of this again. I have to put a greater sign and then equal sign and then the limit. There is another way. We will use the operator which is called between operators. So we are going to use that now in order to find the same result. So between where credit limit between 2000 and 50,000, and there we go. If you see, we have 21,000 on the top, 43,400, then 23,000, we have got 11,000, we have got 48,700, 43,41900. So we have entire list of the amount which is about 2,000 and less than 50,000. That means it's giving us the result within a range. Now we will go ahead and learn about like operator. So what is like operator? It is actually matching the operand with a pattern. So right now, if you see, we'll go ahead and try to work on this like operator. So as I said, it will just go ahead and match the operator with some pattern and will give us the result. Now let's go ahead and execute it. Select star from employees. Let's take employees. Now we have got this particular database, right? If you see, we have employee number, last name, first name, extension, email, office code, reports, job title. So what I'm going to do now is that I will just go ahead and we will try to find the name of the employees who have the sales as their job title. Okay. So let's go ahead, select star from employees, where job title like, we'll put it in a double quotes, or you can also put it in a single quote. It's your choice. Sales, and then again ampersand sign, and then closing double quotes, and then a semicolon. And now I'll go ahead and execute it. So if you see, it's giving me VP sales, sales manager, APAC, sales manager, North America. We have sales manager, sales rep. So everyone who is having sales, it's giving us the result of that. Now, if you see why we are using this ampersand sign, we are using this ampersand sign, it means that even if there is sales anywhere in the job title, no matter what it is having before sales or after sales, it will give us the result. So that means uh, by this exactly, if I go with the definition, by this we mean that before sales and after sales we can have a number of characters. So if you see right now, we do have VP sales, which is like 1, 2, and 3 characters before sales. And here, if we see, we have after sales, how many characters? We have manager and then attack and then some of the, you can say, blank spaces as well. So it doesn't care about the before and after characters, uh, the sale, right? It won't care about that. It will just give us the result, whether it's having the sale or not. So if it is having sale, it will give us the result. Now there is one more way to do it, which is the exact. Okay, or you can say it will give us the result based on exactly one letter that we supply. So there we go. Copy. This is basically, we call it underscore. So right now, if you see, I just want VP sales, right? In VP sales, I have 1, 2, and 3 characters. So what I'm gonna do, I'll just put 2 underscores and also one more because it's having a space. So if you see anything having 3 characters before sale, we will get the result for that. We got VP sales. If we go with another one, let it be something like after that also. Execute it again. We don't have anything, right? But we do have sales rep, right? Sales. So it will be having 4 underscores. One is for the space, then R, E, P. There we go. That's it for today, guys. And please don't forget to like, comment, and share the video with your near and dear ones. Let's learn and grow together. Bye bye.